Hello, everyone. This is Nolan here, and this is my and welcome to my Let's Play of Moe Era. Moe Era is a free-to-play game that's available on Steam, and pretty much this is going to be an interesting thing because this is going to be my first visual novel Let's Play, so this is going to be interesting to say the least. I've played visual novels before, and this one's going to be this one. This one caught my interest, so I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game. Here's my name. There we go. Okay. Whoa. Hello. Oops. Yes, you got my attention. Straight to the point. You see, Nolan, they say the vast majority will never melt. Oh my! Wow. But you're not one of them, right? Right. Yeah, Nolan, why don't you tell us what your life's about? So I'll tell you more about it. Okay, they want to know about my life. Okay. Yes, you are. Okay, what do you need help with? It's not issue. The oh wow. Um, you took that from SpongeBob, didn't you? Well, no, not too empty. You got the word the on it. Like, are you trying to write an essay for your boarding school class? Seriously, this is like from that episode of SpongeBob where he's trying to write that essay. We allegedly lost its content. Okay. Got too many hands. I used the word allegedly on purpose. See, there's another possible explanation for that gaping void. Life is meaningless. There's nothing to write about. I'm sure that's not the case with you, right? Right. Right! I said right! Of course, it's not true. Let's admit we're to blame. Luckily, everything can be fixed. You can tell us what your life is about, but how will we know if you're telling the truth? Oh god, that look. Instead, I think it's better to observe you for a while. Are you the NSA? What you think? Um, that's kind of creepy in a way. Don't worry, Nolan. We won't bother you for too long. Oh, and no alternate realities or time travel. We need you to be the real you. I always play the real me with these visual novels. That's why we'll conduct the observation in your natural habitat. It sounds, I admit, but you get the point. Just be yourself. I'm always myself when I play these visual novels. In a few days is all we need to get the story of your life back. I'll do my best to make these days magical, you hear? You're guaranteed to create happy memories that will last a lifetime. Have fun, just remember, life is about choices. Well, as George Jones said in his one song, I have choices since the day I was born. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, but I can read your words. Not sure what happened, but I'm kind of stuck here. Come and see for yourself. Here, I'm right here. So, are you a magical whiteboard? Hello, mortal? Or should I keep referring you by name? Sorry I look like this. I can't do it. At least I can change the vibe a bit. Whoa! Hello! Oh wait, I'm a living human girl. Don't believe me? Fine. Huh, okay. I'm a real human being. Yeah, and I'm the King of England. About my tail and cat ears, though. Yeah, you're definitely a cat girl. Oh, I'm just looking at to have things like that. I'm a lucky girl. Yeah, but wait, are you a lucky girl or are you a real human girl? Because technically, cat girls don't technically exist in real life. Do you believe in luck, Nolan? Sorta. Luck is crucial. Huh, okay. So your life is about the choices you make. Guess what? To make a good one, you need luck. Which reminds me, I have plenty of luck to share with you. From now on, every time you stand at the crossroads, just look around and you may see me. Well, maybe not every time. I do need sleep, you know. Same with everyone. Actually, I feel like taking a nap right now. We're going to have a memorable time this week. Who knows? Maybe it's the beginning of a new era. Please enjoy it, okay? Here it goes. Here goes what? Oh. It feels like I ended up in some sort of tilted picture. Yeah, everything... Wait, so are we now in Battlefield Earth? Where everything's tilted? If I decided to go straight, what's behind that corner in front of me, I wonder. Truth be told, I'm both curious and scared to check it out. Yeah. Can't stop feeling that someone is silently observing me. And why is there a different wallpaper on each wall? Oh wow, there is different wallpaper on each wall. Right there. Weird red arcade machine. Okay. Whoa now. What do I call a name? Press X to win. 187. Now it looks more like a slot machine. Whatever. I pressed the button. 187. Three numbers. 187. What does it mean? Okay, I'll give it one more try. 420? 424. Oh my god. I almost said it was like 420 at first, but then it's like 124. Doesn't ring any bells. I think all three numbers should be the same to win something. Well, a life purpose is worth giving it another go. That's for sure. 002. It gets more and more random over time. Tell me about it. 313. 002 313. What is this? One last attempt and I'll call it a day. What? To my greatest surprise, I get 3 in a row. 3 hieroglyphs. If I'm not mistaken, it means Japan in, well, Japanese. Quite an entertaining slot machine, I must admit. Everything gets blurry. Japan, huh? Whoa! Rise and shine. No. My wake-up call can't be this cute. Hey you, you're finally awake. Hey nah. I was curious to see if you're alive. Of course I'm alive. Just curious, not worried. Being worried is no fun. On second thought, Maybe I was curious in a worried type of way. How did you manage to fall asleep in such a weird pose? Was it that difficult to lay on the desk? Who knows? By the way, the dream was so bizarre I managed to remember it. Hey, tell me, will you please, was there anything lewd? Okay. What about me? Did I appear in your dream? Huh, you're blushing. It's confession time. It was a pure and innocent dream. Here goes. I do a quick recap of what happened in my dream. So I ended up with Japan and then I woke up. How boring. And what's so special about Japan? I mean, we're here right now. What else could they come up with such a marvelous idea like bringing us all here together? By the way, speaking of marvelous, you must see this. By the way, wait right here. This class has 5 students with very difficult backgrounds. Yes, 5 students only. In the media, they call it a groundbreaking educational initiative aimed to promote diversity. Okay. The class is newly formed and we're here for 1 year only, so it's more like an exchange program, heavily spiced with the media hype. Anyway, the reason why I'm here is straightforward. I want to make my academic record stand out. The hype around this class makes it a perfect proving ground for my goal. 2 other girls enter the classroom. Then I just binge watched the whole series overnight. 10 episodes straight. Oh my. I watch one each morning while having a breakfast. That's 10 times slower than me. That's 10 times more I got to enjoy it. Hey, check this out. I can't believe my eyes. A gift voucher for 2, and that's at Dorshia? How did you swing that? Lucky, I guess. I'm surprised to see them distributing gift vouchers. Yeah, they said it's an experiment. Who do you plan to go together with, Nana? Not sure yet, but I need somebody who knows how to have a good time. I think I know a suitable candidate. Maybe even in this room. I'll keep that in mind. You'll talk about me, but you haven't seen everything. Check it out. What a cute kitty, but look at this. Ha, you know nothing about cute cats. Girls put their phones on the desk so each cat could be seen and compared to others. For me, they're all good, but judging by the looks on the girls' faces, it's not that easy. We need a judge here, hereby propose Nolan to fill this role. Agreed. Approved. Well, which cat is the cutest one around? Whoops, I better come up with a decent enough answer. Should I say that they're all great? No, I think I know a better answer. Let me show you another picture, ladies. I put my phone on the table with my cat on the screen. Wow, that cat. Okay. Yeah. I hereby propose to strip Nolan of his position as judge. Agreed. Approved. There was an attempt. Ready for class, everyone? Honestly, I'm still half asleep. I know how to wake you up. Close your eyes. Yeah, like this. Now concentrate. You feel great. You feel refreshed. You feel ready to take on the day. Oh, and more importantly, you need praise not. You need to praise non. Works wonders, right? Geez, I almost dozed off now. I still have a few more minutes before our class starts, so I decided to go talk to someone. You know what? I'm just gonna go talk to Nana some more. What? Do you expect me to invite you to that cafe? Well, who knows? If you offer something cool in return. How much cash do you have on you? Okay, you're asking for money? Hey, I just wanted to talk for a while before the lesson starts. For a while. Well, it's quite some time, you know. And time is money. You are one greedy girl, aren't you? How much is worth, say, 1 hour of your time? How dare you ask a girl about stuff like this? Well, you're the one asking for money! A short talk, say 2 to 3 minutes or so. 10,000 yen! Let's see here. I get the conversion right. $100! I forgot the exchange ratio, but that's quite a lot. It's $100. Like around $100. I haven't remembered my dream. I decided to mock now. Alright, I'm ready to pay, but you need to throw in one life purpose for me. If you're going over it again, just forget about it, okay? Okay. I thought it was just too realistic to forget. Of course, nothing but a sheer truth. Nolan, that's what that dream is. Like, seriously, don't you know about the Occam's razor, Nolan? A little bit. Huh. Desperately trying to remember, and they meet, and they... Whoa, okay, I just saw a grammar error there. And they told everyone they told me everyone is so smart here. According to him, the most obvious explanation to something is likely to be true. You were tired, fell asleep, saw us, and yeah, we're in Japan. See the point? Something tells me you don't even have 10,000 yen on you to begin with. Oh well, forget it. I can't believe I owe you money even though you made fun of me. Ha, well, I'm unbelievable. You may sit down. Form a close bond with your teacher for a risk-free, high-trust environment. That was advertised as a vital part of our experience here. Maybe that's why Taya teaches us every subject except for physical education. Not sure how it's possible. She's the real MVP. Okay, everyone, time for our literature class. Remember, no poetry allowed. Is this a jab at Doki Doki Literature Club for some reason? Oh, I almost forgot to check the attendance. I happen to know someone who's running late again. Huff, huff. Sorry for being so late. Can I go in? My, look who's here. Isn't this our most punctual student, Ermi? What's your reason for being late today? I mean, it's only your 3rd time this week. Well, let me guess, you overslept again, didn't you? Well, it's because I spent all night sitting. I want to believe. Fine, Ermi. Please take your seat and don't be late again. Here, is it Ermi or Ermi? Either. Okay, class. I guess it'd be silly to ask if you like reading. You're smart enough to enjoy borrowing someone's mind for free, right? Right? Okay. They're just staring at me. Maybe it's worth asking, after all, do you like reading? Let me remind you not to raise your hands, just talk out loud. We're all friends here, remember? I enjoy reading. I decided to answer next. Well, technically I do like reading. I like reading. Reading is overrated. Some books are just way too old. Old things are outdated and useless, you know. What about old friends, Nana? Sorry, not old enough to have them. Also, the stories are so predictable. Like when it's a murder case. Let me guess, the butler did it. Come on, you can always find that one book which is different, huh? Exactly, 1 in a million. 99% of everything is crud. Wow. It's this surgeon's law. Well, all jokes aside, People have too much to deal with in everyday life. There's nothing wrong with reading a simple yet fascinating book to unwind. Like reading, I wish it could be more visual. Uh, it, okay, okay, y'all are not Deadpool. Stop breaking the fourth wall right now. Yeah, it often takes so long to put an emphasis on something. With visuals, it's so much easier to do. No! Stop that! Never do that again! Stop! Stop! Don't look at me. Well, you're up in my face! Stop! Stop that! Oh, stop it. Stop it. I said stop. Get out of my face. Ugh. Spoken like a true visual connoisseur. You're a lot more mature than you look, aren't you, Nara? I like my coffee black, thank you. I don't know what to say about that. I wonder if you have any favorite books at all. I do. Now it's the perfect time to learn about this Sima. Is it Sima or Sima? You all had to prepare a short speech about your favorite book. No plot recaps either. Interesting facts and thoughts only. We have enough time to cover 2 books today. Now, yesterday you submitted your favorite titles. I narrowed the list down to 3 books. That's the best I could do. All 3 are masterpieces, and I'm no good at making choices. Nolan, why don't you help me? It seems that my book didn't make it to the short list. Here's the short list, Nolan. Take a look at it. Of course, you read all 3 books, right? Catcher in the Rye is a story by J.D. Salinger, published as a novel in 1951. The main hero's name is Holden Caulfield, age 16. Holden's been expelled from his school due to poor performance. Countless adventures await Holden on his way home. He deals with issues like alienation, superficiality, and many more. The Catcher in the Rye is considered as one of the biggest coming-of-age stories. And it's also a banned book. Crime and Punishment is a novel by Fyodor Dostoevsky, first published in 1866. It focuses on mental anguish and moral dilemmas on Rodion Raskolnikov. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna be. So if I butcher these names, I apologize. A broke ex-student. Rodion creates a plan to kill a pawnbroker to obtain her money. But things don't go too smoothly before he performs the act. It's a reference to The Shining. Oh, that's a reference to The Shining. Rodion finds himself in moral agony, disgusted with what he has done. Winnie the Pooh is a short story collection written by Alan Milne, first published in 1926. The book portrays the adventures of a boy named Christopher Robin and his teddy bear called Winnie the Pooh, together with many other characters. These are simple, fun, innocent tales, something that resembles friendship and childhood for all of us. Oh boy, here we go. Nolan, time to make a choice. Well, I never read Crime and Punishment. Catcher in the Rye or Winnie the Pooh. You know what? Since I've actually read Winnie the Pooh many years ago, I'll go ahead and choose Winnie the Pooh. Why don't we pick Winnie the Pooh? Oh no! Of course! Hey, my favorite. It's the best book. Oh, great. Sure, for kids. Marta, trust me, you're only scratching the surface. Every character in the book represents a mental disorder. Wait, what? I didn't expect anything less of you. Can't you see the gap? The gap in what they usually say about this book. Actually, it's a story about a boy who's very, very lonely. So lonely that his friends are all imaginary. I think you're looking way too much into this. It's technically just a book about a boy with his toys, pretty much. He just imagines a world, like, playing with his toys and just imagine all these adventures with his toys, technically. Although it's okay to imagine things as a child, this is a special case. All the characters are manifested depending on Christopher Robin's mood. Schizophrenia. Oh, I think you're looking way too much into this. Rabbit and Winnie the Pooh both are likely to have obsessive compulsive disorder. Eeyore, his bleak outlook on life could be indicative of depressive disorder. Piglet's constant state of worry could mean generalized anxiety disorder. And Tigger may have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. I enjoy books with hidden messages. I think you're looking way... I think you're complicating things here. I have to agree. You're looking way too much into these characters. Way too much into these characters. It's like that episode of... it's like the Scrody McBoogerballs episode of South Park, where people are just looking way too much into the story to find messages that are not even there. I mean, it's how do you turn a story about friendship into a dark and gloomy tale? You'll get when you grow up. I wonder which character you mostly identify with, Nana. Nana is our Tigger. Who are you calling a Tigger? And look who's talking, Miss Rabbit. Okay, what about Simma? Piglet? The only Piglet here is you, Nana. Well, is she Piglet or is she Tigger? Maybe I'm too boring to properly represent a character after all. And who's our Christopher Robin? Martha, it's inappropriate to joke about schizophrenia. You know, I once heard that every fourth person has it. So lucky it's not me. Me neither. Same here. What? Oh, you. Okay, class, let's take it easy, shall we? It's up to you to decide what to see in Winnie the Pooh, cuddly animals or mental illness. By the way, Nana, you didn't say anything about the author, Alan Milne. Don't you mean A.A. Milne? Because he's mostly referred as A.A. Milne, not by Alan Milne. Tom often keeps the masterpiece, but omits the name of its author. Okay, class, how about we take a short break? Don't want you to dive into the second book straight away. Honestly, there's another reason. Please keep this between us, alright? Yesterday I got a present from my friend, and it's so awesome. Look, it's a music box. Oh, wow! Something that's actually moving. That is pretty neat. Alright, let's move on. How about we do Catcher in the Rye? Why don't we pick Catcher in the Rye? Whoa, great choice. This book is praised for a completely wrong reason. They say the book is famous for its themes of angst and alienation. It's all made up by boring adults who don't understand Catcher in the Rye at all. Okay? Martha, are you sure this is your favorite book? Look into my eyes. See? These eyes don't lie. The Catcher in the Rye is my favorite book. I can relate to almost every phrase uttered by Holden. However, superficial alienation, who cares about that when you're 16? Certainly not Holden, certainly not me. Holden is more annoyed by fake adults. Same fake adults who reviewed this book. Like, they say that Holden views the world as an evil and corrupt place. Wrong. That's the point of the view from an adult. J.D. Salinger was an adult. That's why he did a poor job describing Holden's view of the world. Everything else is excellent, but often overlooked by critics. I think this book should only be reviewed by young people. Being an adult is tough. Tell me about it. Imagine you wake up and then all of a sudden you realize you turned 30 overnight. Okay. Could we please get back to the book? So you think Holden finds other people stupid, Marta? Not only Holden, well, kind of, and you know, sometimes I can't relate. Have you ever tried listening to small talk in the streets? If not, try it. I bet you'll hear nothing but idle gossip. She does have a point. Moreover, people don't even listen to each other. They just take turns to whine. High five. But isn't it exactly what Holden does all the time? Another fair point. Let's wrap it up. I think everyone becomes Holden at some point. However, maybe it's better not to stay like that forever. Holden said, I don't exactly know what I mean by that, but I mean it. Looking for your meaning in this book, it has multiple layers like a cake. Okay, class. If you have any questions, now it's the time. What is your favorite book? My favorite book, you say, it's The Little Prince by okay, this is gonna be, I'm gonna butcher this name for sure. Anthony de Saint-Exupéry. I can't pronounce the name that well, but I know of that story. Hey, you forgot about me. Okay, let me tell you about my favorite book. It's I can't pronounce it, by Nietzsche. Way to go, you managed to spell the name wrong. Also, what's so smart about it? Actually, it's considered to be one of the deepest books in the universe. By whom, I wonder? The internet? See, this book says that animals, nature, everything is connected in this world. To evolve, we must think about complicated things and all. Hermie, you got it all wrong. Then tell me what it's about. We should become the Ubermensch to have some fun. Huh, that's pretty close. Shortly after the class ends, Saya leaves the class and stands near the door. Thanks for the lesson. Oh, Nolan, you're welcome. Glad to see you liked it. And do you like to teach us here? You're special, in a good sense of this word. It's important for me that you guys have your own opinion. Where did you work before? Oh my, too many places to remember. Is it new for you to teach almost all subjects at once? Yeah, they say it's an experiment, you know. However, it's true that I know a lot of subjects quite well. I take it you worked as a teacher for a long time. Look at him. Are you going to ask me how old I am next? No, of course not. However, I don't even know your home country. How come? Oh, you. That means you haven't even read my profile in the booklet. I actually lost it somewhere. I'm from Europe, but that's about all I'm going to uncover. Women are mysterious, you see. I have to run. See you. We have after-school activities, and I'm on my way to the club room. Members are Nana, Sima, Marta, and I. We can't take anyone from other classes because it'll harm the experience. We were about to get going when Army approached us. Ladies, you're looking good tonight. Thanks, Army. Oh, he's trying so hard. He's trying so hard to impress them. Is there anything you want to ask? Why don't you let me in? I promise to be a good member. Army, we just talk about silly things there. Silly things? We're going to discuss food today. I happen to be an expert on this subject. Oh, that face. Just kidding. I know you'll never let me in. Nolan, can I have your attention for a moment? Look, I need your help. Keep it between us, alright? Recently I've been making a computer game. Ooh, what type of computer game? I made a demo version, so I need someone to play it. Feedback is key to improvement. Alright, you can count on me. Definitely count on me. He gives me a flash drive and leaves. It feels comfy in our club room. This place is pretty old, so I bet it's witnessed a lot. I wonder what happened to the members of all the clubs from before. Where are these people now? Are they happy? I hereby declare an agenda for today's meeting. All members are to discuss food. The ever-important topic, that's for sure. Is this a legitimate club activity, just discussing random stuff? So, is it a debate club, I guess? I would understand if we made time machines or played light music. I believe we have clubs like that already, Marta. Honestly, I enjoyed the opportunity to unwind and just talk. Maybe a discussion club? We'll get disbanded. But we have 4 members, a legitimate minimum. I think Marta's more afraid about our seemingly unclear purpose as a club. Worry not, I submit an official report after every club meeting. Really? How do you even make it look meaningful on paper? Easy. Today, it's not about food, it's about acceptance. Acceptance? A social movement seeking to change bias and social attitudes. See, the latest thinking is that you should accept your body. Meaning, among other things, that you can eat everything with little moderation. Count me in as an activist. Still, how's that related to our meeting? I don't like to make things up. No one makes up anything. Why don't we talk about our guilty pleasures today? Oh, and we can eat something tasty. After all, the word guilty is no more. Eat tasty things as much as I want. Is this real life? Wait, but won't we get fat and all? That's the punchline. They say it's totally okay nowadays. But the boys always look at some girls. Nolan, do you like some girls? Yes, I do. What did you say? See? Let's get started. I like potato chips. Whoa, it's a calorie bomb. Are you hating on me? Just a slip of the tongue. Technically that is a... As for me, it's probably pizza. Okay, potato chips, pizza. I can't live without sweet things. Okay. So, that's it for discussion. We need to find a common ground. What about soft drinks? It's not food. What about cakes then? Winning by a unanimous decision. Hey, let's make a perfect cake. We don't have any ingredients. Let's go buy some. We have our budget. I already know what the perfect cake looks and tastes like. So do I. I know that as well. Looks like we're going to have a heated discussion. Thus, it should be a discussion club. Not if you're the one who makes the cake, Nolan. Great idea. If anything, you're the one to blame. But I can't read your minds. True. Well, then it means you have to test your luck. Alright, last question. How am I supposed to get the ingredients? And even if I manage to do it, we have no kitchen or anything like this here. Oh dear is right. Why do you ruin our dream, Nolan? A dream, you say? Let's try closing our eyes again, but this time we won't be meditating. Now we'll use the power of visualization. If we visualize a cake, it will get attracted to us. Behold, Nolan. Okay, here we go. Wonder where I should start. Let's begin from the base. What do I have here? Cake. Done. What comes next? Well, you need to choose a tasty filling. What do I have here? Chocolate paste. Don't you mean hazelnut paste? Because Nutella is technically hazelnut chocolate. Cream. Toothpaste! Custard. Ketchup. One raisin. I'll go with custard. Yep, already. Last but not least, the topping. What do I have here? Chocolate and tinfoil. Strawberries. Strange candy emblem. Peach. Cherries. I'll go with strawberries. Done. The imaginary cake is ready. This looks a bit strange. I should have been the one making it. I appreciate your effort, but it doesn't look very good. Oh, screw y'all! That looks like a good cake to me. Well, there was an attempt. No, don't worry. It's still better than nothing. Wait, it's actually nothing, right? No one wants my imaginary cake. How could they? Oh, you bitches. In the end, our combined visualization powers were still not enough. The cake was a lie. Boy! How dare you make that reference? The cake isn't a lie. Yummy. Better than your imaginary cakes, huh? Hey, go easy on my fancy cakes. Alright, yeah, and thanks for the cookies, Seema. You're welcome. I'll bring more if you like it. How's the tea? Your Highness, the tea is awesome. Cut it short. Glad you like it. I found an awesome shop with Sincha, Jin, Maicha, and all. Well, you know a lot about it. I bet it's also very expensive. Yes, but it's well worth the money. By the way, Seema, is it true that you have a Hermes scarf? It's true, but I only wear it on weekends occasionally. I would wear it 24/7. I don't think others would judge you. The brand is this famous? Oh yeah. I'll save money and buy it on sale. Nah, the brand doesn't put their goods on sale. They don't need it. How foolish of them. I'd rather say it's foolish to discuss these topics when we have Nolan here. Oh yeah, Nolan is highly unlikely to appreciate it. Let's talk about something fun then. Deal, here's the story. Yesterday, this guy calls me again, then the one who expressed his feelings to you with a love letter? Nah, don't make fun of knights in shiny armor. They're almost extinct. Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, he calls me then. Nolan, I'm sorry. We're getting distracted again. Right. Well, I tried my best. Go ahead and shoot your topic choice. Where do you want to work? I'm talking about the future. I haven't thought about it yet. What about marriage? Oh, right. We shouldn't forget about Nolan. Nolan, what about your marriage? No. What? I'm just eating my cookie. Actually, I'm totally cool with everything. It's warm and comfortable here. I feel like a fat cat laying out in the sun. Well, as they say, time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. I realized I forgot my notes in the classroom. I was on my way out when I stumbled across Nana. Nolan, wait, what do you like the most, morning or evening? Where's the day option? Hey, it's too boring. It's not an answer worth replying. Dangerous statement, Nana. Come on, I bet you also consider yourself smarter than others. Well then you better answer honestly and cleverly. Why do you hate others that much? It's not like I hate them. It's just that I don't have anything to talk about with them. Name one topic you can discuss with me that you can't discuss with them. Easy. When traveling abroad, far, far away, do you like to, say, check out a random grocery store to try out some weird local food? And then just sit for a while and listen to the people and ambience? Of course, I like doing what you said. What's so special about it? The majority of people would call your trip a waste of time because you haven't seen much. The best practice is to jam-pack everything in 2 days, visiting touristic shrines only, and fly away saying that the country is nothing special and tourist infested. Learn a few words in the local language. Nope, just speak really slow in your mother tongue. It's the kind of people that leave reviews on the internet. It sounds silly as everything would look the same had I traveled like this. They simply need to show others that they travel more than them. I guess you've traveled a lot, haven't you, Nana? Well, not that much, but I managed to understand everything about travel. Got it. And how's Japan treating you? As they asked me about this, you know how much time I spent here? How is that relevant to my question? The grass is always greener on the other side of the lawn. What? I see. Don't get me wrong, I really love my country though, okay? For me, pretty much everything seems perfect here. Of course, you're a visitor. It's one of our best countries to visit as a tourist. My favorite thing about Japan is that people here are considerate of others. Well, mainly, you can craft your own world and be sure you find similarly minded people. It's very peaceful here if you don't ask for much and live in the country. But then you start working in Tokyo, doing daily morning commutes from Chiba via Sobulan. Doesn't ring any bells for me. Why would it? You're an exchange student after all. Alright, let's go with something you can understand. It's awesome here if you don't stand out. As for me, honestly, I fail to fit in. I also notice how polite everyone is. Politeness here is a solid foundation. However, sometimes it can be as solid as a concrete wall. Really blunt. Oh, and don't forget, if you're an outsider, you'll be considered an outsider forever. By the way, people here really love France. France is like the European version of Japan. What? They have nothing in common. Exactly. Ambience, the vibe is somewhat similar, but this topic is also too complex for a lot of people. Are you heading off to your home? Yeah. Mind if I tag along? I don't. Surprise. Well, you never kept me company before. It's because our classes just started silly. Also, you picked my favorite book. Shall we go, or do you prefer to stay here? Evening already? Time sure flies. We walk in silence, and it feels a bit awkward. I decided to start a conversation, but play it safe. Hey Nana, yes? You know I admire your outlook on life. The way you see things may be unusual, but it's honest and clever. I can relate to what you said in class today. Thanks. And that's it. A one-word reply? Maybe she doesn't like small talk. Alright, so clever that now when I look at you, I can't help but notice another layer below your surface of fun and cutesy. Wow, so deep. Getting straight to a personal matter, aren't we? Alright, just teasing you. It's okay. See, chit chat feels like sandpaper to me. And the surface you just described, you know, it's very convenient to have one. It makes life a whole lot easier, Nolan. People perceive me as a nice, innocent girl, especially because I look pretty young. You know what? It's great. I can simply play dumb when I need to, and it's enough to get out of everything. Who'd blame me if I make a face like this? Yeah, I understand. Well, what does the real Nana look like? I'm trying to figure this one myself, Nolan. I don't know yet. Time will tell. One thing I know for sure is that unexpected cleverness throws people off. What do you mean? My friends don't ask for my advice anymore. They used to, you know. Why? Well, they expect this. Take it easy, you can make it. I will be rooting for you, alright? Wow, now I know what causes global warming. Anyway, I think you see the point. And when I actually try to help, how cold and rude. I thought you were my friend. You know what? I'd listen to your advice, Nana. Especially if it went together with you rooting for me. I see. By the way, I actually enjoy cute things. I really do. They make everything tolerable. Nana, what do you look for in people? Fun. I thought I told you. Is that all? I don't buy it. Alright. Much more than that, but I'm tired of being disappointed in people. Over and over again, they turn out to be boring and predictable. It's painful, so I've just stopped expecting anything. Fun is my safe bet. Well, I hope someone exceeds your expectations very soon. Okay, I'll keep an eye on you. On me? Alright, Nolan. I need to take the subway now. It was nice talking to you. I mean it. See you tomorrow. 10 minutes walk, and then tea and slippers. Home, sweet home. Edgy movies and games often have a lengthy monologue about the main hero's room. The words confined in prison cell are a must in that case. It's like an author feels that cliched scripts deserve jail time. Anyway, my place is very comfy. Having a 2-bedroom apartment all for yourself is great. Well, right now I do have a flatmate though. Hey, did you buy anything tasty for me? By the way, a stranger girl came and left something for you. It's on your table. Was this your classmate? She left so quickly. Her ears were so weird. You're going to when are you going to buy a new console? This one is old. That's right. There's a strange scroll on my table. I open up. What? Looks like a remnant of from the 8-bit era. Is this intended to make me think about something? I wonder who made it and why. Alright, it's time to do my homework. Great, all done. Man, my back is stiff. Tell me about it. I have to move around in my chair. I decided to raise and stretch my cramped muscles. Why don't I check out Ermi's game? I'm quite sure it's something. You know what? Why don't I try it? Did you find a girl you like? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. This thought is nothing new to me. In fact, it's what I wake up to every single morning. I must admit it's rather disappointing though. Almost as much as waking up hungry. Yes, hungry as it tries to devour me day by day to no avail. I never retaliate, yet it always stops after the first bite. I probably taste awful, like a sour grape. I've been here, I've been there, I've been in between. I don't believe in aliens, yet I always feel like one. Where am I supposed to be then? If only I knew, if only they knew. No one does, seriously. It's just some people are ridiculously good at hiding the obvious. After some time, I decided to change my strategy and get rid of every single thought appearing in my feverish mind. Completely, entirely, eternally. After some time, I found the best solution to do so. Something which I called mindless living, as opposed to this mindfulness nonsense, oh so popular among the masses. Mindless living is easy. You should simply need to be dead tired all the time. I mean, when you're exhausted, you don't want to think, you want to sleep. In a way, I decided to go through a inverted Maslow pyramid. Strange enough, as soon as my body got used to being deprived of sleep, I drastically cut down my calorie intake as the next step. It's also allowed me to become quite slim. It concentrated me 100% on food and food only, regardless of how tired I was. Meat, fish, pasta, pizza. I could smell each of these words. I'm not a monk or anything, so limiting myself that much became problematic. My stupid body craved sleep and food. Feed me. Get me some rest. Every time I succumbed to that voice of reason, I ate until I was about to blow up, and then I could sleep for a day or so, only to wake up and think, I'm not supposed to be here. I realized I struggled that much because I probably lacked training. After all, I thought my mindless living should be treated not only as a clever invention, but also as a skill to develop. I decided to pursue a career in it, and shortly after I found my dream job, it was the number one in my short list. In fact, it got me enlisted. Yes, I joined the army. However, they fed me so well that the training camp and that my silly mind decided to think again. So annoying, I'm telling you. And there was no stopping it. A phone was ringing. The phone started to ring in my head from time to time, driving me crazy. I know that as soon as I pick up, I hear the same phrase. Hey, I don't think you're supposed to be here. Is this supposed to be a game or some sort of rant? That's why, as soon as I could, I asked to be moved away from a grass-fed haven of a military base to a wild, stinky battlefield. Codename Hermes, that was my new name. Have you ever heard of a soldier named Ermi? Well, me neither. I've been the happiest man on the planet Earth since my first deployment, but then it ended with a buzz. At least that's what I last heard. The buzz of a bullet before it got so dark and lonely around me. Darkness gave way to a white tube of light that sucked me in like a vacuum. What a strange place that was, going all the way up to somewhere above the clouds. I could have sworn I saw familiar faces of people long gone from this world. They looked like they wanted to tell me something, but all I could hear was that annoying buzz, or maybe it sounded more like a distorted phone call. Doesn't matter though. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I spent enough time in this otherwise unremarkable room, spare for a very weird note on the whiteboard. To leave this room, you must tell me the answer. What does it mean? Who me? Who me? What the question to begin with? The only semblance of a hint came from a few more words below. Four in total: love, hate, life, death. Well, so what of it? All this makes no sense. Oh, um, okay. I know, dear. What is the question, I wonder? That's what my friend and I are trying to realize. A young woman appears suddenly out of nowhere, dressed in an overly tight nursing uniform. She carries a syringe filled with a strange red liquid. Who are you? My name is Sophie. Nice to meet you. As for my friend, he doesn't talk much, so I'm afraid I can't introduce him to you properly. Your friend? Yes, here, right in my hand. My precious friend who always knows the truth. Always, but today it seems. I thought back to my military training. The best way to deal with mentally unstable people is to take them seriously. I guess it's nice to have such a wise friend. More like persistent, I should say. It takes my friend quite some time to kick in, but then there's no stopping him, and you're guaranteed to tell me everything I want. She moves closer, and I can't help but notice that the button on Sophie's blouse is about to be ripped off by her. Well, hey darling, care to have a taste? Who knows? Maybe you're just pretending, not willing to tell me the answer. Hey, I really want to get out of this place. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Stay away, she's clearly out of her mind. This room gets more crowded now that a second girl wrapped in a latex costume serving presumably no other purpose rather than an aesthetic one shows up in front of me. I'm much saner than you, Megan, right? At least I'm not making up a ridiculous explanation of what bound us all together here like you do. It's not ridiculous, it's true. I come from an era of far more advanced than yours. I know things you can't even imagine. See, that's what I'm talking about. Megan thinks she's from the future. Still don't believe me? Fine. What is your last memory before you got here? I'm asking you as well. By the way, what is your name? Hermes. So, Hermes, do you remember anything? I heard the phone ringing somewhere very close to where I was. The second I say that, the phone starts ringing again. Ring, 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 like those machines in old detective phones. The sound becomes more and more loud. My head hurts. Someone should stop it. Pick up the phone, please. What did you say? Can you hear it? Hear what? The phone ringing over and over again. Jeez, it really gets on my nerves. My, this room must be a hangout spot for weirdos, and I thought it couldn't be worse than when our spaceship was invaded by those creatures. Please don't mention this word again, Megan. What are you talking about? Hang, he said. What a painful word. I was doing my daily routine, helping people to open up and talk. The guy we had back then, he just couldn't relax. He was so nervous. You won't get a single word out of me, he shouted, rolling his eyes like a madman. So silly of him. And then I heard the footsteps. Bam! They ran out the door and barged in. Hey girl, nothing personal, but we don't like to see our friends suffer. That's a nice rope you tied him with. By the way, why don't we really put it to use? Sophie shivers and stops talking. Okay, that got dark. I think I just realized that although we came from different eras, we share one thing in common. Okay, there's another one! Yes. We're all dead, yeah. Naomi knows what she's talking about. A cute girl dressed in maid outfit joins the conversation. Where was she hiding? Weird. By the way, she holds a plushie in one hand. And she has cat ears! What? Can't you see it? You can you? You just don't want to admit it. Ease up. Death is the best answer, yeah. Okay, this is dark. Wow! This is such a dark game that this guy made. This little brat, she keeps spouting nonsense. Well, I'm trying to play this game. Unlike you, I realize these are all answers and death is the best one of them all. Ring, ring. Wait a minute. I'm starting to see a similarity here. Death is certainly not an answer to anything, but you know, if it helps us to get out of this place, I'm fine with it. I really need to head back home. No one likes the dead coming back, I'm afraid. I'm not dead. I agree with Naomi. Maybe death is the ultimate answer to everything. At the very least, it has the ultimate degree of certainty. What? Well, how do you know whether or not you actually live? What qualifies you as a living person? Ridiculous, don't be silly. My heartbeat, for instance. Then you compare yourself to an animal. You're getting on my nerves. Hey, I'm trying to say that compared to the lives of some people, you're just occupying space. On the other hand, when you die, you're 100% dead. Everyone is equal 6 feet underground. No one can challenge this fact. Spoken like a true genius. I know, right? I'm an underappreciated asset. Where are you from, again? Present time. Death is the answer simply because eternal life is much worse. Say what? I think I still have my magic powers to show you. Kitty cat, make me happy, make them sad. I'm quite sure she's referring to that plushie. So what's going to happen now? Eternity. What do you mean? Time will go, but we won't follow. And she was right. Okay. What day is it today? Friday, Nya. Geez, how would you know? Thanks for your trick. Time lost its meaning. Therefore, it might as well always be Friday. It's in what? Days, months, years? Hey, Naomi, can you revert your spell? T, if you all admit death is the answer, maybe I could. Okay, I admit it. No way I'm gonna fall for this trick. You want to stay here forever? Fine, let's talk. Little by little, the future will come, and that's exactly where I'm from. Okay, let's talk about cats. So we did. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about fun. Let's talk about films. Let's talk about fiction. Let's talk about friends. Let's talk about freedom. Let's talk about feelings. Let's talk about foals. Let's talk about foxes. Let's talk about forests. Let's talk about fonts. Stop it, I can't take it anymore. Fine, maybe death is the answer, whatever. I too agree with that, however nothing happened. What's next? What should we do? I think we should be more proactive now that we all agree on our answers. See this purple liquid? It's the last resort liquid, so to speak. Let me help you, friends. It moves so swiftly, it doesn't even hurt. My vision starts to become blurry. Ring, ring. The phone rings again, but this time I manage to answer it somehow. The guy on the other end of the line tells me that if I die, I'll stay in this room forever. Why haven't I thought about it before? I'm afraid it's too late now. Love. What is love? Love. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Oh! Damn it! Oh, pardon me. Hi, what will your order be? Naomi, you're alive? Yes, why? However, I woke up in this room today. You know, that milk tea I had yesterday, it tasted so weird. Anyway, although it's not my tavern anymore, I certainly have a customer. What can I order? Nothing, I'm afraid. We're short on everything, but I can make you a company. I'm a good maid, after all. Did you see the strange whiteboard? I sure did. What do you think the answer is, Nya? Love. How romantic of you. Sadly, I know nothing of it. I'm not allowed to get into an affair with a customer, even with one as handsome as you. However, let my magic do the work and say whenever or not you're right, Nya. Kitty cat, make me happy, make me sad. Two other girls appear right in front of my eyes. Tell me, what is love? Love is reducible to the absurd act of chemicals. Therefore, there is no intrinsic value in this material universe. Hypocrite that you are, for you trust the chemicals in your brain tell you that they are chemicals. All knowledge is ultimately based on that which we cannot prove. Will you fight, or will you perish like a dog? Sorry, they're a bit broken. Let me fix it now. Tell me, what is love? Silence was her answer. Oh my, still no good. Well, let me try this little trick. In a second, they're going to fall for you, Hermes. She spanks me with her plushie. Notice Sophie and Megan staring at me. Hermes? Yes? I love you. Why? Should I have a reason? No, but I'm curious. Just because you're here. I've been here before. Really? Well, people change, don't they? He's mine. He'll be my darling. Only you and I forevermore, Hermes. Hey, we're kind of stuck here together. But if you could leave, which one of them would you choose to go with you, Nya? Wait a minute. Oh, dear. Go with this one. You're being weird. I don't recognize any of those names. It hurts me that you think of other girls during a moment like this. Yeah, how could you? It's so selfish from another side. Love is most selfish. What? Selfish, of course, if it's not eternal. And what is eternal love? Eternal love means that you should stay together until the very end, till death do us part. Now, I'm sure that after some time, you're definitely going to choose me over anyone else. The question is, how can I be sure that your feeling lasts forever? What are you talking about? Stop babbling nonsense. Trust me, my words make perfect sense. Here, let my friend explain this to you. She does a few quick swings, and shortly after that, we're the only one standing in the room. What have you done? How could you? Same as you. I'm just being selfish. All fair and square. Fair, you know what? Love is not the answer. Love is not fair. I feel cold sweat dripping down my back. Sophie's clearly bonkers, and I need to calm her down somehow. Not fair? But why? I always thought love is one of the best feelings in the world. I never said it's bad. I said it's not fair. Love should be mutual, but it never works that way. Remember, Hermes, between two people involved, one loves while the other allows himself or herself to be loved. How is that fair? I don't believe you. Oh, and love is also very selfish, remember. Even more selfish than you and me. What about love you have for your parents? It all goes down the same street. Every time you buy them something, you feel like a good kid, but in a way, you buy it yourself, Hermes. Now that what I'm going to do is have you all for myself. Okay, Hermes' game has just gone dark, and then, okay, am I actually still in Hermes' game or no? Swing, the needle bites me like a snake. My legs start to tremble. It feels so satisfying. Sophie's face is the last thing that flashed in my mind before darkness covers everything around me. I'm back from the dead, it seems, even more. The usual crowd's here, as if nothing happened at all. The phones start ringing again. I don't think I can get rid of that pain in my head, so I badly need to concentrate on something else. Maybe small talk can help. Hey, do you guys remember what just happened? Nothing yet. We have to find the answer, and I'm sure the answer is one of these words, yeah. You're kidding me. Have they entirely forgotten about what happened before? Which word would it be? Easy. Hate is the answer. Why do you think so? Wait a minute. Is this going to go through all 4 words? Well, I hate you all, and the world is definitely a stupid answer for me. For you, yes, for me now. Why would I care about you, Nya? I wonder what your reason for hating us that much. It's simple, you know now. I hate you because you leave me no hope. Why, I wonder? If you're right and I came from the past, then I see my future in the two of you. What can I say? This future looks pathetic. But you don't know us at all. Even 5 minutes is enough. I despise you. Our annoyance doesn't seem to be justified at the very slightest, but I'm not surprised as it fits perfectly with the weird ambience of that place. I don't think hate is the answer because it's too easy to hate something. And who said the answer should be complicated? What do you hate, Hermes? Other people, including me? We just met, and I'm sure I'm capable of developing a whole storm of hate directed towards you. Why? Yeah, why? Because you make me feel like I'm not supposed to be here. What would change? What would have changed had we not existed at all? And he couldn't compare. If he had no other place to be, his thought would become invalid. I agree with you, Hermes. If I hadn't seen the future right before my eyes, I had been fine with everything. You guys don't even know about the right reason to hate everyone around you. I mean, they exist. They smell, they take space, they're loud and annoying. Wow. It's like I'm. Wow. Yeah. These are definitely uh, Ermi based these characters in this game off of the girls in the actual game. This game, this game within a game is definitely, the girls in this game within a game is actually based off of the girls in the game. Ugh, my head hurts. That's why I always stay in my lab so I could have some personal space. But even then, when I visit the bathroom, I look in the mirror and realize I'm no different. What about you, Megan? I don't know. In the future, our personalities are removed as they serve little to no purpose. We don't live, we function. I still have some emotions, but hate is too strong. It's off limits. That's a lot of hate. Hermes, Anya, finally, it's only me and you here. Where has everyone else gone? What makes you think they're ever been here in the first to begin with? Anyway, I'm here to support you now. Trust me, hate is not the answer. Life, yes, life is. Oh, it's gonna go through all four words. I want you to know that you're supposed to be here with me. Stay with me forever, Hermes. Why are you so sure about it? Because I don't think this place is supposed to exist in the first place. It feels made up, therefore you fit in perfectly. Think of it as a new life for both of us. Life. You think life is the answer? Yes, because I want to spend my life with you. What are you going to do? Everything but one thing. We'll never walk alone. And you know, I'm a maid. I can always serve you a cup of tea when you need it. Trust me, having a friend like this is what matters the most. Thanks, Naomi. I don't even know what to say. It's because you actually want to spend your whole life with me instead, you know. Hey, where did Naomi go? It doesn't matter. It's just you and I here. Hermes, you and I. What we're going to do? We're going to have some fun, you know. Admit it. That's what you really want. Everything else is just a facade to mask your desire. That's not true. Well, do you want my friend to ask you this question again? He'll get an honest answer out of you. There's no need for that. See? Now you're being frank. Don't worry, it's okay. Think of yourself as part of a hunter-gatherer world. It will make your life a whole lot easier. It's just you, things you own, and things you want to own. But I don't want to think of you as a thing. Well then, someone else would, my dear. And you'd be surprised about the choice I make. Life is not as primitive as you portray it. Life works the way you make it work. Simple as that. I want my life to be as permanent, so here I am. You know why I feel you feel like you're not supposed to be here because you don't even know what kind of life you want to live. Well, I no more enemies. Let me take care of it. Let me comfort you, my dear, so you can forget about everything else. No way. Hey, what just happened? Where did Sophie go? I got rid of that succubus. Wow! Oh! Oh! You're just. You're no gift to. Don't you, Megan? Hey, same with me, Hermes. I've seen the future, and it's not the best one, I admit. Now that we'll have a second chance to make it great. What are we going to do? We're going to believe in tomorrow. If you think you're not supposed to be here, make tomorrow the place to be. Please do it for me. Will you love me? I'll, lo- I'll love the you of tomorrow, I promise. True root? I try to push the button, but nothing happens. Maybe I should try tomorrow. Again at this place. And again, everything is tilted around me. I'm getting nauseous. No, trust me. Battlefield Earth is a terrible movie. So I get what you mean. Strange. I don't think I ever experienced the same dream before. Or maybe I just don't remember. Arcade machine, or is that a slot machine? Anyway, I need to get closer to it. It's time to push the button right when I get close to the machine. Random numbers, Japan. What will I see this time? I can't pronounce that. Ke? Today is. I can't pronounce the word. Acrylic Day? The machine spins a little bit longer this time. Psych. I can't. Alright, I got it. But the machine doesn't care about what I think and keeps spinning. Over and over, I have the same letters appearing on the screen. PYC. Every day I follow pretty much the same route, but today it feels different. I noticed Simo standing near a grocery store. Good morning. Hey there, I live pretty close. We live pretty close to each other, huh? I'm surprised we haven't met before. I mean, on the way to school. Who are you wait? Who are you waiting for? Nah, Marta. Guess what? They're late again. Oh well, being 10 minutes late in Russia is nothing. Okay, so she's Russian. Wait, everything's in Russian. Even the music. You won't believe it, but I woke up with a feeling that I should be in Japan. Weird, right? I don't think it's weird. It'd be extremely boring if your dreams resemble real life. You think so? I'm sure about it. Some people like to make movies which are just too realistic. Sometimes they're so realistic I can't really force myself to keep watching. I mean, I'm dreaming about my own world, yet they try to remind me about reality. Okay, Nolan, this world is just as fine. Let's go, shall we? I wonder why they gathered us here in Russia. Well, where else did they like to set targets this ambitious? An experiment worthy of the Soviet School of Education. Remember? Yeah, I do. Well, do you like it here? Soviet School of Education. Oh. Sure, I love my country. It's great. You may know that a lot of people have mixed bag opinions about it. Screw them. They just don't get what Russia is about. I wonder what. What do you think? Well, it's huge. Moscow and Red Square, AK-47. Meh. By the way, I think that Moscow doesn't represent Russia all too well. Russia is like an endless country road with tire shops, small towns, and grocery stores along the way. First you hate it, then you admit it, then you get to like it. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Whoa, you're like a philosopher. Maybe I inspired to become one. Absorbing our discussion, we haven't even noticed Marta and Nana until they were really close. What are you guys talking about here? I bet that Nolan's talking about something weird like his dreams or whatever. But they were so vivid. Told you, Nolan, if we turn out to be princesses in your dream, you had better tell us. And you better behave appropriately. Alright, we really need to go. I don't want to be late. Today we start from physical education. Watch out, Nolan. Ow! The ball hits me right in the face. It hurts. It really hurts! Hey, pass me the ball. Warming up with Marta, it gets hot. It gets hot in no time. Yeah, hot. What was I talking about again? Even the game is like, what? Nolan, it's not the best moment for daydreaming. Are you going to play or not? I have a weird sensation in my nose. Geez, Nolan, you're bleeding. Well, at least my nosebleed is backed by science. I'm okay, don't worry. You sure about that? See if you should visit a doctor. We're going to start the game now, but feel free to join us later on. I went to the locker room to fix my bloody nose. It's nothing serious, yet I don't rush myself to go back. Today we played volleyball, and I lack dexterity to be good at it. Maybe it makes more sense to be a spectator today. Boy, was I right. Sima is a strong, independent player. Nana, despite her short stature, shows them hoops. Wonder what vertical she has. And Marta, she has that assured, I'm talking about winning. Oh wow, she's got game. The view is well worth being a bench warmer. Now I can see myself as an avid volleyball fan. It has a steep learning curve, hands down. A lot of curves, even. This sport is great. Oh my god. Focused on butts! Watch out, Nolan. Again? This is getting old. On my way to the locker room, I see Ermi arguing with the teacher. I can't do it. Look, I have a note from my doctor. Ermi's still in his uniform. I guess he tried to skip the lesson, but was busted. I can't recognize a single word written here. Why don't you just tell me what kind of disease you have? Hey, this information is private. That's right. That's right, private. 10 pull-ups, now. Our teacher is a former Navy SEAL. Go, Ermi. 10 pull-ups and you can join our club. The girls, having stopped playing, try to cheer Ermi. Alright, everyone watch me doing this. Onwards. He falls down after every lame attempt to do the very first pull-up. What a beautiful descent. Ermi, are you alright? Lights out, kids. Putting physical education right before math is outright evil. For some reason, I see our class in a new light today. My brain must have evaporated with the sweat. Good day, everyone. Today I'll spend the whole class standing right next to you. Remember, we are a small but diverse group of friends. On that note, let's start our math class. As you may know, even rules of the universe are defined using mathematics. I feel Every time I count the money in my wallet. Two important education majors also depend on your aptitude to math. I'm talking about STEM and liberal arts degree majors. STEM, what's that? Short for science, technology, engineering, and math, Nana. I see. What's better, a STEM degree or a liberal arts degree? STEM. Why do you think STEM is superior, Marta? Well, take a look around. It's all predicted by scientists, calculated by mathematicians, built by engineers. Maybe, but then you need to make it beautiful. Sadly, we only have that much time, so let's move on, class. Just as yesterday you had to prepare a short speech, this time it's about real-life applications of math. Talk about a field where math's used in and how you find it amusing. I wonder what everyone else finds amusing. They say history repeats itself. Well, guess what? My short list has 3 topics and we only have time to cover 2 of them. Nolan, please help me with one more time. Here we go again. Let's try math in the future. Mathematics in the future sounds exciting. Very interesting topic indeed. Glad you picked it. Have you ever heard about big data? Is it something like rocket science? Not quite. Big data, machine learning. Enough to make a star. Nana. Joke as much as you want, but it's the future. The future. Big data is like a new galaxy. It's detailed down to the lowest level possible in the target set. For example, you analyze store sales down to every single customer. Of course, it's a lot of data, and it's the word big. Why do we need it at all? Well, imagine you went shopping. Here you are, standing near a shelf with lots of goods on it. Do you think these items are placed randomly? No, big data is their new order. First, you analyze purchasing history of each customer. When you put it together, you see the most and the least popular items. Based on that, you can review what you sell, the assortment. Okay, we're talking about supply and demand, man. Like talking about bit. Okay, I kind of get what you're saying. All what's left is to rearrange the shelf accordingly. Do you know where they place the top sellers? At your eye level, in the middle of the shelf. Expensive goods are put on the upper shelves above everything. Cheapest items are usually at the lowest level. Okay, that just took another turn. Why can't we rely on common sense instead of big data? Relying on common sense means relying on people. And people tend to make mistakes now. Without big data, your predictions lack quality. Even if I'm the best store manager on the planet Earth, what if you have to run 100 stores in different countries? Marta's right on the money. And I hire 100 managers, the best of the best. The money comes into question again, Donna. The money, you say. Alright, challenge accepted. My people versus your big data. Give me a few months and I'd be taking showers of gold. Excuse me? What I mean is I'll get more revenue thanks to my people. Your big data is nothing but another buzzword. I'd rather take bets on who out of you two goes bankrupt first. Okay, class. Sama, thanks, well done. I think that the future will be driven by data. But maybe it's better to go to the future step by step. Let's have a short break. Everything is good in moderation. Uh, I will. Inspired by that music box from yesterday, I made a music video yesterday. Or rather, it's my mixtape of simple visuals. I don't really know what a mixtape is, but put it on. Alright. It can look unusual though, so don't worry. It's a risk-free environment here, Ermi. Ermi Wave? What the? Okay. Statue of David? The Thinker? What is this? I don't care. Okay, Ermi, what type of drugs have you been taking? Because these visuals are quite trippy. The cat? I honestly don't know what the hell's going on. Eyes up. What the? No. Just no. I am so confused right now. Oh god. Oh. What is going on? What is going on? How's this even a... Okay? Ermi, I'm at a loss for words. Same here, Taya. Should I treat it as a compliment? I don't know, but you sure have a lively imagination. I hope you don't do anything funny to foster your creativity. What are you talking about? Nana, how about you support the beginnings of your classmates? Ermi, were these our eyes? No, just stock images I got from the web. It's nice to see you like Rodin. Who's the guy? What? The thinking person in your video. Oh well, I just took it from other Vaporwave videos. Life lesson 101 for Ermi. Sometimes it's better to keep silent to look smarter. Everyone calm down. Ermi tried to express himself. Well done, Ermi. On that note, let's move on. Oh, math and success. Oh, it's Marta again. Okay. Success in math. Is it about your personal finance? Great choice, Nolan. Do you guys want to be successful earning a lot of money? Yes. I don't value material possessions that much, but you have my interests. It's all possible if you're good at math. Take gambling mathematics, for example. Let's imagine we're in, say, Las Vegas and it's evening now. Gambling mathematics can be included in game theory. It's all about probability of an event to occur. Let me give you an example. Okay! Imagine yourself near a roulette table. It has 2 zeros and 36 numbers, 18 red and 18 black. If you bet any amount of money on red, your chance to win is 18 over 38, right? However, if you lose, it's 38 chance. 20 is superior to 18, therefore the odds are not in your favor. Very simple, yet it's the reason casinos exist. If you think I forgot about luck, Luck is called standard deviation here. It's an expectation of a range of your earnings after a couple of rounds. That range is increasingly negative. The more you play, the more you lose. Players also come up with various betting systems, such as martingale. If you double the bet after every loss, the first win recovers everything. So if you're good at math, it can get you rich. Predicting things. Just how exciting could it be? Told you. But if what you said is true, how come you're not rich? Hey, I can't even play yet. If you listen carefully, you notice that chance of losing stacks over time. And it's very hard to stop due to the nature of gambling. However, I've heard that you can also use game theory on the stock market. That's right, stock traders from the biggest banks use it. So they're like employed at the bank, right? So what of it? Why don't they quit their jobs and trade on their own? I mean, if that game theory really works. Well, maybe it can't predict everything. Like what bra size you're going to be, Nana. Huh, so you admit, hey! What did you just ask? Marta, thanks. Well done. I believe in game theory, but our world is a bit illogical. Things tend to happen just because. Well, I mean, I don't like game theory myself. I mean, after all, the show kind of went to crap, but besides the point. Who knows? Maybe that's what makes our world beautiful. I guess that's it for today. Break time. The hallway feels somewhat dodgy. I see Ermi approaching me. Hey man, what's up? We're going to help tomorrow. What are you talking about? Come on, our career day, of course. Oh right, I heard it's a regular event at the school. It helps to plan a track of education you need to land a specific job. Simon and Marta will be distributing handouts. Tia asked me and Ermi to pair up with them. Honestly, I haven't thought about it. When do you plan to make up your mind? Why is that so important to you? Well, what if we approach the same girl? I'm afraid I know our second pick. Let me know, right? I noticed Seema, Nana, and Marta walking down the hallway. They probably think they talk among themselves. However, I can hear almost every word. So, who's going to help you with the handouts? No idea. Do you have your handouts ready, Nana? No idea. How about you? Anyone on your mind? Still up for discussion, I'm afraid. Why don't we ask Nolan to help one of us? Why don't you ask him then? Feels awkward. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You should make the move first. Nolan, got a minute? Nana. Stop. T. Maybe it's better to play it dumb. Hey, what's happening? I can feel the tension in the air. Hey, Nolan, we need to ask you something. Sure, what's that? Simon, go ahead and ask. Oh, right, sure. Say, do you plan to travel around the world? Yeah, which country would you like to visit first? Wait, what? For example, I always wanted to visit Liechtenstein. How do you spell it? And it's like to visit, and I'd like to visit China. It's a very vibrant country. Yeah, and they also have rich cultural heritage. I enjoy the works of Sun. Sun is always nice, however. I'm pretty sure Nolan realized you're making this up. The truth is, Nolan, we want you to choose one of us. What? Nah. You're being inappropriate. Oh my, this is funny. Alright, let's cut it short. Nolan, we need to help us with the printouts tomorrow. The question is, who exactly will you help? I mean, You want to lend us a hand, right? Right. Right. Tough choice. You know what? Just because you probably need a little bit more help than the others, let's go ahead and help Nana. I like to help Nana. We'll have fun, I guarantee it. Dia decided to ask me something after the lesson. Nolan, do you know why it's so great to be a teacher? Because you know more? Because you have more power. See, for some reason no one cleaned the geography class. Well, someone had asthma, and during the class that person collapsed and was taken to the hospital. Understandably so, I'm a new teacher here, so I must earn the respect and all of that. Do you follow me? Not really. I said that I'll go ahead and clean the class all by myself right now. Can't imagine you cleaning a room. Guess what? Me neither. What coincidence, right? You got it, don't you? By my power, I demand that you clean that class. Hey, what's with the space? I'll ask the girls to help you. She gets back after a while. Maybe it's worth it to give the girls a break. So when I met Hermie, long story short, he's going to wait for you in the geography class. Onwards! The rest of the day passed really quick. We don't have any after-school activities, and I'm on my way home. Someone pats me on the shoulder. It's Hermie. Hey, what's up? Nothing much. Going home. I'm envious. Why? 3 girls asked you to help them tomorrow. That's right, 3 at the same time. Well, it's not like they asked me out. Still, you'll have fun tomorrow while I... Cheer up, Ernie. It's such a small thing, don't bother. It's small, but it follows a clear pattern. What are you talking about? I don't play the main role even in my own life. I feel like I just observe things happen. Ernie, come on. We're in high school. Wait till you grow up. Every morning I ask myself why. Why? Why am I here? You know what? I never come with a decent reason. I don't know whether I'm alive or still sleeping. I don't really feel anything. Ernie, are you serious? Trust me, I am. I act and look foolish way too often, but I can't help it. Something feels off for me. I can't concentrate on a single thing. Oh my god, you know, the more I look at Ernie, the more he looks like Shinji from Neon Genesis Evangelion a bit. Regardless of what I do, I feel tired in an hour. It's like I flow down the river and the current gets stronger every day. But I don't know where to swim. I can't swim for starters. Lately, the only thing I can do is play games. Oh, and watch videos. But even that doesn't spark joy. I can't really get indulged in it, and I hate myself for killing time. Well, if it's true, please don't take please don't take it as an insult or anything like this, okay? Maybe you should visit a doctor. Just saying. A doctor? What for? So he could give me some pills to feel happy? Unlike others, I'm well aware that it doesn't solve the problem at all. Still, I think about it. Also, it will get better, trust me. Yeah, sure, it will. I'll definitely settle for something. Screw that. It leaves without saying goodbye. Alright, time to go home. Man, I'm beat. My mind still goes what I heard on the way home. Never judge a book by its cover, right? Should I give Army's game another go? First, let me check on my sister. I can't believe you came empty-handed again. That girl from yesterday came again. She's saying she needs to check on your progress. I replied that you can handle everything yourself. By the way, what was in that document she gave you? Honestly, I forgot about that strange pixelated thing. Huh. Is it a bit different today? Yes, it is. Just my imagination, probably. No, it's not. Let me just say, who on earth writes this nonsense? Alrighty, time for Ermi's masterpiece. Push me in fancy dinner. Alright, I'm probably gonna call it here because I'm gonna probably call it here for today. But next time I'll definitely play more of the game. I'm just going to pretty much save it at this point. So here we go. And main menu. A game by Comfy Company. All right. So yeah. So until next time. This has been Nolan, and I'm signing off.